Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm packing and leaving today, so it's been kind of a rush. I've got a little bit of time, so I figured I'd do a video and show you what I do when I leave an Airbnb. And we can talk about it while I show you. Bye everybody. Okay, so Airbnbs, I've been in, I think over 50 right now. And so, that's probably like 50 weeks. So maybe a full year worth of Airbnbs. And so I do something because I have two rentals myself, and that's how I afford to travel. So I rent them at home, and the money I make from that is what affords me to travel. And I don't make much, so things are kind of tight. But what I respect most about my renters are the ones that really do a wonderful job and take care of my house like it's their house. And so in turn, I look for that from my renters, but I also look for that in myself so that I can deliver that to my Airbnb people as well. And so I just thought I'd show you some of the things that I do. So like, this is the bed where I slept. I take all pillowcases off. I take all the sheets off the bed, and I fold them and put them in a pile. And I don't want to come in after somebody's been sleeping in a bed for a week or even a month and have to clean things. I wipe down all the tops of the counters, and I open the windows so it gets to be a little fresh. I unplug the lights so that, so it's not burning extra electricity. I just make sure everything is as I leave it. I did a video on this place, and so I try to keep it as nice as I possibly can. And so when I got here, this was made out into a bed, but after smelling the sheets and the bedspread and stuff, it didn't smell too healthy. So I put it down here, and I wrote a note to the owner so that they could wash that whole set again. Maybe people were just sitting there using it as a lounge or something, but I put all the remotes where I think they should go. I put everything where it's supposed to go. And then I do more. I wash all the dishes. Anything that I touched or used, I wash and I put away. And I usually try to stack it and make it look as nice as it should. Because somebody's going to come in and clean this. I scrub the sink and make sure the sink's clean. I scrub the stove and make sure the stove's clean. I always try to, if there's a washer, I try to leave the door ajar so it doesn't have mildew. Same thing in the bathroom. I clean the toilet and make sure, who wants to come in here and clean a toilet after somebody's, some guys lived here for, or anybody's lived here for, any amount of time. Anything that's wet, I hang up so that it can dry and not, just sitting on the ground being icky and nasty. All the trash cans I empty and take out and take out the bags and empty the trash and then put new bags in. And so that one didn't have a bag, but this one did, so I put a new bag in it. Refrigerator, the same way. I wipe down the refrigerator and take out all the stuff, make sure there's nothing in there, make sure everything's clean. I try to organize it, like when I got here, I think some of the dishes were kind of not organized correctly, so I organize them a little bit more. And, my mom is responsible for this, so blame her. I mean, she is traditional type A person. I mean, when I was a kid, she used to vacuum because she liked to see the tracks in the ground or in the carpet. And so I tend to be a clean person. And so I get all my stuff ready to go, and I'm ready to walk out that door. Sometimes if it's okay like this, I didn't sweep because it's kind of a mess out there anyway, but there's just dirt and stuff, so you'd be sweeping all day or whatever. But anyway, I just try to make it as clean and as nice and as easy as it possibly could be for the person that has to come in and clean. And then what that affords you is it gets you positive reviews. And so I've only had a couple of times where people come back and they say they read my reviews and their comments that other Airbnb people have left, and by all means, they'll give me a price break, or they'll give me a discount, or they'll give me extended days if I want it, or whatever. But so I think it just pays for itself. So be respectful, be kind, be smart, be a human, you know what I mean? And don't just trash it. I remember one time when I was in Italy, I stayed for 3 months in this place, and there was a couple of young girls across the way, and that place, it looked like a bomb had gone off, and I almost felt like crying for the guy. He walked in and I was walking out, so I got to see inside, and it literally was a catastrophe. And I know how I would feel is if somebody left my house looking like that, and it just hurts your heart. And so why do it? So I try to do everything I possibly can to make things easy and nice and respectful. And, anyway, that's it. AirBNB Etiquette 101. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Bye-bye.